The story of Ishowspeed. G's like your boys and girls, let's get into this video.
Have you ever wondered why so many people are addicted to watching Ishowspeed? It had nothing to do with luck. Ishowspeed mastered the art of content creation and hacked the algorithm. The result? An infinite subscriber glitch.
Like, chat, it's so crazy how he just blew up like that, bro. But I know how he did it. We know how he did it. Clip farming. Straight clip farming. But W to his success. 39 million is crazy. And I know he got 40 something million. That's wild.
Ishowspeed is one of those magnetic creators. He's the best in the game right now, and viewers can't stop watching him. With over 41 million subscribers, he's changed the world of streaming on YouTube. Was that growth random, or is there a method to the madness? Let's break it down. This is why you can't stop watching Ishowspeed. Of course, before we dive into how he's done it, let's quickly learn a little more about his backstory to understand who he is. Darren Jason Watkins Jr. was born on January 21st, 2005 in Cincinnati, Ohio. He created his YouTube account in 2016. At the time, he mainly uploaded gameplay videos, but it was only occasionally. Around December of 2017, Watkins began live streaming and uploading videos of games such as NBA 2K and occasionally Fortnite. Overall, he was averaging 2 viewers per live stream. It took about 4 years for Ishowspeed to start growing in popularity. Even back then, he was creating chaotic, high-energy content that fans gravitated to quickly. It was really between 2020 and 2021 that he started streaming consistently. Then in December of 21, everything came crashing down. At only 16 years old, he was permanently banned from Twitch.
Bro, chat, I remember this, bro. I literally remember this, bro. He was like, if we was the last two, I remember that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
For making suggestive and intimidating comments toward TikTok creator Ash Cash during a stream with Aiden Ross.
Say if we're the last 2 people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine and then their kids, no.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
After the ban, he pivoted to YouTube and started streaming on there full time. Then, over the course of just a couple years, he went from being mostly unknown to being one of the most recognizable figures on the internet. Nowadays, he has international fame and tons of viral moments. His come-up isn't just a story of someone hitting it big on the internet. It's the story of someone who's managed to endlessly capture people's attention. Ishowspeed is also a huge driver in streaming culture itself. He is a main figure in this new streaming era. Creators are no longer just entertainers, but are the main characters of these chaotic stories. He has also proven that creators don't necessarily need to be super polished or perfect to gain popularity. Instead, he's built his audience on authenticity, relatability, and of course, chaos. While to some viewers, Ishowspeed is seemingly making random decisions, there's actually a lot of science to back up what he's doing. While it's intentional or not, it's
Like, bro, that backflip, bro. People just be doing anything to impress the women, bro.
Oh!
Like, bro, he could have broke his leg. He could have literally broke his leg trying to impress the women. It's crazy, bro.
undeniable that he's relying on a few simple psychological tricks to keep his audiences entertained and coming back for more. Put it this way, the human brain loves patterns, but it's also obsessed with what it can't predict. That's where Ishowspeed's chaotic nature comes into play. One second, he's rage quitting a game, or jumping into his camera about hitting a new subscriber milestone, or barking like a dog. Whatever the case, it's just structured enough to keep you grounded, while also tugging you along for the next big surprise. He also uses a lot of silence and slow, quiet moments to build tension and to hold people's attention. Take his IRL stream in Hong Kong. The stream is almost 10 hours long and is basically just a tour of Hong Kong hosted by Speed. At this point, it's racked up over 11 million views. The stream itself starts with about 3 minutes of pure silence. It's just him in a car looking through his phone. He's mumbling, doesn't look at the camera, and most importantly, it's quiet. It's different from the loud, colorful intros you might find in a Mr. Beast video or many other YouTube intros desperately trying to grab your attention. It feels different, and it also sets the stage for what's to come next, an almost 10-hour live stream. A balance between quiet moments and random chaos help keep viewers watching. They're curious and wonder what will happen next. Psychologists call this the variable reward system. Casinos know about this too. The same type of mechanism is part of gambling and slot machines. You're never sure what's going to happen next, but that unpredictability releases dopamine, the brain's pleasure chemical. In short, Ishowspeed embodies dopamine. Will he flip out? Will he start dancing? There's no way to know. This is key to understanding his appeal. Most YouTubers follow a formula. Speed is the formula, one that shifts every time you watch. That's not just entertainment, that's psychological design. All that unpredictability is driven by Ishowspeed himself. More and more successful YouTubers and streamers alike have to rely on their own character to build audiences and hold attention. Viewers are more likely to subscribe to someone they feel like they really know. Think of it this way, Ishowspeed is the format. But speaking of that, let's talk about the type of content he makes. The pressure on modern streamers is greater than ever before. Many of them have to stream for hours and hours at a time to have a chance of getting noticed by viewers. And then when they do start getting traction, they have to be able to perform for a long period of time. This type of endurance isn't for the faint of heart. In the case of Ishowspeed, he's practically built for it, which is why he's so successful. When it comes to live streaming, it's different from pre-edited YouTube videos or Instagram Reels. There's no chance for editing or curation. Live stream.
Yo, the editor that, whoever edited this video that I'm watching right now, he's tough. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. The editing is tough, bro. And chat, another thing, bro, you don't gotta be like all these other streamers to blow up, bro. You don't have to be. You don't gotta be yelling, raging. Bro, just be yourself, bro. That's because when you get older, or when everything start popping off, you gonna end up being yourself, and they're gonna end up watching you for you. So I'm telling y'all, chat, just be yourself. Or if y'all try to fake like somebody else, when you get older and mature, they're gonna be like, oh, I missed the old version of this streamer or this YouTuber and stuff. But I'm telling y'all, bro, the best advice I could give y'all is just being yourself, chat. Just be yourself, bro.
Is raw. There's no safety net. For some, this would be a problem, but for Ishowspeed, it's his advantage. He is naturally charismatic, kind, and frenetic. He treats his streaming like a big continuous stage. His personality is huge and over the top. It literally commands the viewer's attention. He isn't just playing games for fans, he literally performs them. All of his moments and freakouts are like a play for the world to see. It's the reason he goes viral over and over again. This sort of half-real, exaggerated version of reality more than the real one. A lot of times it feels like Speed is playing in this space. He's not really acting. He's just being himself. But at the same time, he is aware of the audience and the camera. He knows what he's doing is a spectacle, and he's not afraid to lean into that. You can hardly tell unless you watch very carefully, but he's turning his everyday life into drama. This makes for an even more powerful connection with his viewers. He reacts to them, and they respond to him. That feedback adds to the controlled chaos he's creating with his content. This style is extremely immersive and addicting for viewers. This modern style of live streaming feels different from the past streamers. It feels like Ishowspeed is on the edge of a new kind of content creation. He brings his viewers into his world and makes sure they don't look away. He's constantly calling out to chat to make sure they're watching. And they're not just passive viewers. they're willing participants in the drama. Between chat reactions, donations, and sound effects, they all play a role in what unfolds on screen. His streams are usually long, and he's built a community of fans who feel like they truly know him. He's become a part of their everyday routine. Another huge element of Speed's success has been his ability to create catchphrases and memeable moments. He's taken catchphrases from Ronaldo, often shouting SUI, which has helped him blow up.
Wow!
All of it is part of interacting with internet culture and creating his own Ishowspeed universe for fans. These moments spread across other creators' accounts as well. This is considered identity marketing and is crucial for a live streamer or YouTubers in general who hope to be successful. Fans don't just watch Speed, they are part of his world. They quote him and copy his behavior. He influences them and they remix his content. On some levels, creating language like this isn't just building a community. It's almost like he's creating his own language for fans. That language builds identity. Now, most creators are waiting for that one big video to go viral. Speed, on the other hand, engineers it. He knows that everything he says or does has the potential. He knows that everything.
You could see that, bro. He clearly said not to laugh. This dude burst into laughing, bro. And I know his chat was laughing too. So when you just have moments like that as a YouTuber, bro, when the chat is laughing and you laughing too, bro, that might be the best stream, I'm telling you.
He says or does has the potential to become a clip on other platforms like TikTok or Instagram. This perpetual cycle of content has a small viral moment, but those all add up. So for those viewers who don't watch the full live stream, they'll at least become more and more familiar with his face. They'll also start to engage more with his accounts, and it creates this snowball effect. No matter where you look, Speed will be in your feed. Some of the best marketers in the world get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to try and do this for their clients. Speed achieves this through an avalanche of clippable moments. All he does in those clips is be himself. That's powerful. This process has come to be known as clip farming. This practice is where streamers intentionally perform actions on stream, like staged moments or overreactions, to create easily shareable clips designed to go viral on different platforms. Speed is doing this constantly. One of his go-to methods is to act dumber than he really is, or he'll do crazy, unexpected stuff. He also hangs out with major celebrities because he knows that will be clipped. One example is a super viral clip of him opening a FIFA pack. On stream, he consistently pronounced the names wrong for people to react to his mistake.
Kuta Kinte Nawakame! Pepe long lost brother! Nawakame!
Similarly, he might pronounce country names incorrectly. He knows for a fact that he's mispronouncing it, but he's also smart enough to know that a stupid character will become more viral. Another example is his reactions to the widely known Messi vs. Ronaldo debate. He also gets incredibly defensive and angry, as if it's ridiculous to even debate at all. One of his most hilarious reactions is when a user gifted him the Messi character in Fortnite and went ballistic. Most agree they're just two football legends, but his extreme reaction has gained him tens of millions of views. He'll go so far as to jump into his own camera. It's hilarious and extreme.
No, that is a highly different level of rage bait, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro, that's a highly different level of rage bait. I'm telling you.
Extremely clip-worthy. In general, clip farming is an extremely powerful tool in anyone's steps to becoming a large streamer. If you don't have clips all over the internet all the time, people will eventually lose interest. If you have tons of clips constantly coming out, you'll stay on top of people's minds. Another big reason he goes viral all the time are his incredible reactions to hitting subscriber goals. He's always monitoring his growth and even shows his sub count on screen during live streams. This only helps build traction as people can see his growth in real time. It also creates a hilarious dynamic where people will unsub just when he hits a milestone. For example, just before he hit 10 million subscribers, a large number of people unsubscribed, which drove Speed nuts. His reaction was hilarious. Similarly, Speed will get angry about different things on stream, which his fans love. It's literally helped him gain tens or hundreds of millions of views on various social media platforms. At this point, he's definitely aware that his wild reactions are part of the brand he's built for himself. He leans into that and uses it to his advantage. Not only that, but it's impossible to mention Ishowspeed and not mention his incredible athleticism. Whether he's racing the fastest man on Earth, Noah Lyles, or jumping over cars, he has proven over and over that he's an amazing athlete. His favorite sport of all, though, is football. Ishowspeed has helped introduce people around the world to the sport by playing during live streams. He's also a notoriously huge fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. All of these factors add up to an insane manipulation of the algorithms on YouTube and other platforms. At first, it may just seem like Speed is just being plain old Speed, and there isn't too much thought or intention. But in reality, his chaotic strategy is putting his content on hyperdrive when it comes to the algorithm. He's consistently streaming with a high-energy personality. It triggers tons of engagement, including likes and comments. His long streams in particular get a lot of chat spam and reactions, even if it's just simple comments. Those add up and help get his content boosted because it has so many comments. Now, not everything Ishowspeed has done has been perfect. In fact, he's been banned or shadow banned from YouTube for a variety of different things. Mainly, it's been minor issues, such as accidentally covering an event where there's a conflict of interest with the original producers of the content. However, one time he was banned for a pretty crazy live stream with a now viral clip. In the live stream, he jumped over two cars, a Lamborghini and a McLaren supercar, back to back. The live stream of him jumping over the supercar.
Yeah, at first I did not believe he jumped over it. But after he did this, bro, I was like, bro, this dude is crazy. He just jumped over two Lamborghinis. Just think if he would have just made one bad, what if his right leg would have hit his left leg, then his left leg went 2 inches down, bro would have been cooked. So thank God that he just made it to the ground and jumped over the car. Cause if his foot was 1 inch down a little bit, he would have been cooked. I'm telling you, bro. So you gotta thank God because of that, bro.
Cars was removed from YouTube. However, a clip of this dangerous stunt can still be found on his X account. In another controversy that helped him go viral, he accidentally set off a firework on stream. It all happened July 4th, 2022, during a YouTube live broadcast. A Pikachu-shaped firecracker sent by a fan as a gift from the house was mistakenly set off. The firecrackers burst and started a fire. Firefighters arrived on scene and the fire was put out. The incident quickly became a meme and got Speed into some deep water with YouTube. While these bans may seem bad for business, it's all in a day's work for Speed. In fact, every ban, news headline, or even parental complaint is used as free publicity. It triggers curiosity amongst his viewers, which leads to more views. It should also be noted that Ishowspeed's content often ends up beside other trending topics. Depending on the day, this might include major sports events or other creators making similar content. Just generally, he's a content machine and is using his massive streams to feed the algorithm as much as he possibly can. Of course, achieving all of that isn't too easy. Speed continues pumping out content and is reaping huge rewards, but that's not without a cost. Being that Speed is pretty vulnerable and honest with fans, it's no surprise that he's often opened up about dealing with burnout. The sheer amount of content he's putting out there and the length of the live streams has caught up with him in certain moments. In most cases, the burnout comes from the amount of attention he receives. In almost all of his recent live streams from the past few years, Speed can't really walk around in public anymore without being swamped by huge crowds. In particular, the Norway stream was a frustrating moment for him. During the video, so many fans swamped the entrance to a store that he's unable to escape. Police officers refuse to help him get out. Not only that, but he ends up twisting his ankle in the store, only exasperating the situation. Ultimately, he pushes his way through the crowd, but has his hair pulled and gets pushed around. While the fans
See, like, if I'm like that, look, just think, just my hair right here.
Oh!
Well, it's not really my hair. But like, look, if like, just say somebody pulled my hair, like, oh, all this hair. Cause like, bro, you cannot be doing that, bro. You literally cannot be doing it. No matter who it is. Never pull somebody hair. You shouldn't even be idolizing someone at this point where you gotta to feel them to be like, to feel good. It's straight idolizing. Come on, lock in.
Seem excited to see him, they also don't have any respect for his personal space. Some of the crowds of fans he encounters are so huge that it seems pretty dangerous. The experience was difficult for Speed to handle. It was a traumatic moment and showed him how dangerous his level of fame has become.
I don't think I will ever come here again, bro. I'm not even trolling. I love all my Norway fans, but bro, y'all generally just don't listen, bro. I don't think I've ever been to a country where they don't listen at all. You know, like they just completely didn't listen. You know, I get it, the energy, I get it, but it's like I didn't have no sense of like fucking safety, risk, respect, bro.
Just in general though, Speed's strength is his vulnerability. He opens up about his emotions and even cries on stream. Audiences can feel it because it's real. He doesn't fake anything he feels, even if he leans into them. He's flawed, impulsive, and human. That creates a powerful dynamic between himself and his fans. It's a huge reason why he's the massive creator he is today. But don't forget that Ishowspeed is still young and still growing up. While his fans enjoy growing up alongside him, as if he's an older brother figure, it also creates a parasocial relationship. He's not polished or perfect, he's just always there and never fails to show up for fans. While the content itself is chaotic, it's also comforting for many fans who rely on him as part of their daily routines. There's an odd stability in knowing that Speed will show up and let his fans join his journey. In a world where so much content feels the same, Ishowspeed reminds viewers to be honest about who they are. He's relatable and always shows up for his fans.
Timothy 2 verse 5. For there is one God and one mediator between God and man, the man Christ Jesus. It's just that simple. Why are like grown men idolizing another man? Y'all literally tie y'all shoes the same way he ties his shoes. Y'all literally eat the same way he eats. Stop idolizing people. I don't care how big I get. Don't idolize me. Please don't idolize me. The only person you should be loving on like that is Jesus Christ. Please don't idolize me. Please don't idolize me.